Ladies and gentlemen, now just a quick heads up video for some of the global grinders out there that the next 48 hours is the best time that we have had to farm SSR gear since the launch of the game. There are two events going on at the moment which work so well hand in hand and have a crazy amount of value for getting the gear but also getting the upgrades for the gear as well. So again, the 50% stamina decrease is on at the moment, so you probably want to go if you're building those initial attack and health sets into chapter 1, chapter 3, and in order to get the SSR, missions and levels, you do need to be a level 5 friendship. But if you're not already that, you want to rush to at least one of them today, man, and make sure that you do that. It doesn't really take that long to get a level 5 friendship. However, it is just a little bit tedious sometimes, man. The missions are quite straightforward, quite easy, but again, you get to auto farm SSR levels, man. And this gear, especially when you're doing it on repeat, you'll leave it for a few hours, it's just dropping like candy. So the plan is you leave that on auto farm for a few hours, probably about 6 hours if you really want it to fill up your inventory, and then you come back and then you want to salvage everything that isn't your SSR gear, and I would hold on to all of your SSR gear and +5 it, so it costs 22,500 gold to upgrade this gear to +5, so you don't want to awaken it. If there's anything useless, again, you want to salvage it, but you want to keep those rolls that are kind of 80% or above in terms of the base stats, but everything else you want to +5 and salvage. But again, you might be like, Seatin, I don't have the gold to +5 all of my gear, but then after this equipment event, boys, we got the Fort Solgris Gold event. So if you're farming the Red Book stage on the hardest for 42 hours plus out of the 48 hours this weekend, you can easily net 40+ million gold. And this is the event I need so badly. So yeah, hold on to the SSR gear, farm the gold over the weekend, because again, when farming the gold, farming the books, that isn't adding anything additional to your inventory, so it doesn't matter if you go into Fort Solgris and you have a very full inventory of gear, and then on Monday you can chill out, kind of +5 everything while playing another game, salvage everything, and kind of get anywhere between about 30 to 60, maybe even 100 of the 5-star awakening stones, depending on how much you did farm and also how lucky you get. So a little bit of an ambitious farming plan for the weekend. But the point I wanted to highlight is, with the combination of all of these events, you can set up a play in the next 4 days that is going to allow you to get really good SSR gear, get those super valuable stats, and also have a plan right after that to get all of the awakening stones and gold you need to upgrade that gear as well. There are so many banners in this game, so sometimes it becomes a little bit easy to get lost in everything. But again, just to highlight the strategy, the next 2 days you want to farm as much SSR gear as possible, farm the pieces that you need, and look for those rolls. There are at least 80% of the base stats there, and kind of lock those ones to make sure that you don't accidentally salvage them. Then over Saturday and Sunday, the weekend, you want to farm Fort Solgris Red Books for the gold, and then on Monday you want to +5 all of the SSR gear with the gold that you got from Fort Solgris, and then salvage that. That's the unwanted SSR gear for a massive amount of 4-star and also 5-star awakening stones. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this heads up video today, and if you did, please do smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.